I use rail every day to go from my flat in New Lynn to Auckland Uni. I've heard about some changes to Auckland's rail system, but I don't know what that means. So I'm going to find out. Who better to ask than the Mayor?
Well, the big plan for Auckland's rail system is a city rail link, and this is very exciting because it'll double the capacity in the whole rail network. City is growing flat out. In another 20-25 years, we expect an extra 1 million people to be in Auckland. So it's time to invest in the infrastructure. Now, we've got buses operating and that's fabulous, but in, for example, the inner city area, we are at congestion point for the buses too. We've got a bus every 30 to 40 seconds. So with rail, it's great. You can move 3 times the number of people on rail as you do on busways and 10 times the number of people on rail as you do on motorway lanes. We've done double tracking of our rail systems, lots of station upgrades, and we've also got electric trains coming on, but we need that inner city rail link to ensure that we expand the full rail network for all of our people.
What does the City Rail Link mean for Auckland transport users?
Well, it's critical because if you're coming from the west, it'll halve the time that it'll take for you to get into the city. If you're coming from the south to the east, it'll take about 30 or 40% of the time off getting into the city and getting around the network. Also, it'll make sure Britomart Station, it's a full through station. As it presently stands, you basically have a cul-de-sac, you come in and you go out, you shunt in and you shunt out a Newmarket. The system is constrained. We expect to get 2 to 3 times the number of people. Presently 11 million rail users, up to 30 million people in total on the rail network as a consequence of travelling faster and also quieter on the new electric rail trains.
So how will all this work?
To find out,
I'm meeting with David Warburton, Chief Executive of Auckland Transport. They've got this scale model of the new Auckland trains.
starting with the big question, how much will it cost, how long will it take, and how far will it go?
There'll be 2 tunnels. One for the trains going each way so that there is safety separation. They'll only come together at the stations. The tunnel itself goes from Britomart through to Eden Terrace, and it's about 3.5 kilometres long. The total price of the project is $2.86 billion in inflated dollars, and that will include the price of the land, the construction, the purchase of additional rolling stock for the extended track, and some other optimising work around the track to allow all the benefits to be realised.
How will the City Rail Link benefit our economy?
The real benefit is actually bringing Aucklanders into the city. It's estimated that it will double the number of people with access into the city centre with less than 30-minute travel time. That increases productivity. It also reduces congestion. We will have significant uplift in investment. There are 3 new stations being built in the city, with Aotea, a K Road station and a Newton station. And there will be significant development opportunities. So there are a lot of benefits, and it will allow a better return on the investment already made.
What about the environmental impacts?
The first one that's obvious is that the trains are electric. So there is a significant reduction in the CO2 emissions. They have what we call regenerative braking, so we actually generate electricity as the train slows down. And so the overall efficiency of the units are very good. Secondly, the number of people being carried on the trains, there's 200 odd per carriage. That will reduce the energy requirements per person getting to work and take a lot of vehicles off the roads. The government and the Auckland Council have agreed to secure the route because strategically that's important now. The funding to purchase properties that may be required as part of that process is now available by Council. The future funding of the total project is a matter that is being discussed between the government and Auckland Council, and that's really a timing issue in terms of when the project starts and when funding is needed.
Well, if it unlocks Auckland, that should be good for everyone. I talked to some Aucklanders about what they thought.
AUT is a city-based campus, has 2,500 staff and 19,000 plus students. It is an ongoing challenge for them coming in and out of the city. So the environmental and sustainability impacts will be on congestion in the roads as well as alleviating some of the parking issues.
City Rail Link is part of an integrated solution to Auckland's transport problems. If you take congestion off the roads, business can transport their goods around more quickly and the experience on the roads improves. Remember, we started investing in this system, rail system, many years ago. So the time for debate is over. We've just got to get on and build the thing.
To keep up to date, go to aucklandtransport.govt.nz.